No, you dummy. Oh, stupid eye dot. Hate you. Hey, Nita. Oops, let me turn my volume up. Okay, volume's up. Hey, Clay. Hey, Wonderpup. I'm sitting here listening to DDoS, and I got a whistle right outside my window. And so I started laughing, and I whistled back, and so I'm going live. But I got to go get all my stuff together. I wanted to get you hooked up before, whatever. Anyways, stay right there. I'll be right back. I hope the phone doesn't fall down. I'll be right back. I'm guessing they want to play. Oops, it's too dark. Okay, hold on a second. Coffee. Coot. Hello. I heard you. Hey, everybody. I don't know who all's here. Hey, Fancy. Yeah, I'll probably be on for a while. They tried this last night, but I wouldn't get out of bed. When my belly was hurting. Hey, Christy. Anyways, I can't believe they whistled right at the window. That is so funny. I was sitting here listening to DDoS, and I had to mute him and really pay attention. Then I heard the whistle, and I was like, holy crap. So I whistled back. It was close. Yeah. It was so cold last night. Oh my gosh, and I'm not going to get sick sitting at this window. I did have this stupid thing sideways, not up like this. And then it was plugged in, ready to go, and it said I had to turn it back the other way. So I don't know what's going on with that. But this is a good way for it to fall off the off the counter. Anyways, I didn't mean to jump off of D's so quick. It's just they're here already, and I'm surprised. What time is it? Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, the dog's going crazy right down the street. How's your wrist, Christy? Hey, Matt. Bet you're happy. Oh, my. Hello, egg. That was something thrown. Anyways, I'm so excited, which means I'll probably get some good activity tonight if they want to play. Hey, Gwen. Wonderpup. Margaret. Gordon. Hi, Clay. Isn't that dog going crazy? Pam. Wish you were here the other night, Pam. Hey, Tom. Hi, Kelly. No, the lights that you see up above, that's the house across the street. His house is on the wood line. Hello, babies. Are you going to talk to me? Huh? Yep, they come in the yard. Anyways, is Dee's chat still live? Is he still live? Hey, yeah, Kelly, this one night, I went to go downstairs to get some coffee or something. When I came back, everybody told me there was breathing outside my window. It must have come awful close to the window for that breathing. Of course, I didn't hear it, and then, of course, that disappears. That video. Oh, ignore my description. I'll fix it when I'm done. The whistle? Hey, Joyce. Is that what you're asking, Rick? Oh, no, the description. Just ignore that. I'll have to change that when I'm done. I just did this real fast because they're close. Yeah, you were here. That video is gone, Christy, like you said. Everybody else, Pam actually went looking for it. It's gone. Hey now, Matt. I try to go back and delete those. Yeah. Like I said, that's a total of 4 videos gone. So I'm not too happy about that, but nothing I can do about it. I ain't gonna complain. I'll just be quiet. Let them take the videos down. I don't care. You guys got me to the window. Now what? All the mods are here. He's probably not too happy with me. I don't normally go live. Anytime anybody else goes live, I try very hard not to. But that was just so exciting. I mean, right here at the window. I mean, it was loud enough that if I was on the phone with somebody, they would have heard it. That's what happens, Christy, when I get off of here. Hi, Joe. Hi, Reddy. I just heard something across the street, so. Oh, I got to show you guys during the day. I got to go outside and show you the guy across the street's yard. He blew them all together. Remember I told you after that night we heard all that stuff rustling around in the leaves? And, what was the present? Anyway, I made me lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, the next day I told you he blew them all together because he was going to burn them, and apparently that night I didn't go live that night following that, and they did it again, and then yesterday or today was it today? It was today. I was looking outside. They're all over his yard. It's just all over his yard. I was laughing so hard. I must have missed that one. That probably would have been a good live chat again because you could hear them. They're over there playing, messing around with his leaf piles. So they don't like them. Well, they do like them when he piles them up, apparently. I think I might try that in my yard. Get a leaf pile together. All right, I'm going to move this phone over a little bit. Hold on. I don't need it. Oops. Oops, that's just me making noise. Hey, Rick, don't... Gosh, I want to smack you. Okay, now you see that light right there? Not the big one, but the one above it, that's my truck. Okay? It's my truck. It's just a reflector off the back of the truck. The reason I moved you over is because there's a tree, little bunch of little branches right in front of my window, and it makes it look like that little light is eye shine. Egg. So I moved you over so you wouldn't be in front of the tree. Don't know Kelly. I bet you he is. We don't talk about it. And the reason we don't talk about it is because he just kind of changes the subject when I ask him why he flooded his backyard with lights. He just said because he's got activity, but he won't tell me what kind, and he just kind of blows me off when I try to talk to him about it. But when I giggled when I asked him about the... oh, hold on. What's that noise with? I don't know. What is that? Did you guys hear that? The heck was that? There goes the dog again. Something shut that dog up. Rick, whatever you said I missed. Thanks for what? I'm not looking at the screen, I'm looking outside. Sorry. Hi, Isaac. Hello? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Christy, that was a good catch. Almost all day today I've been listening to my audios. Oh my gosh, guys, you would not believe. You know that one that I let you guys listen to that sounded like Brenda, come here? You should have heard the rest of that audio. I uploaded it to that sound thingy, whatever it's called. And I'm getting ready to do a second one. It takes forever, though. What? Coyotes. Was what in English? Hi, Steve. Come on, babies. The rest? I'm confused, Reddy. Oh no, it's not. It's not English. Before the Brenda song, you can hear them talking back there. It's real low, but you can hear them, and they're further away. And then the bird stops chirping, and then they get closer, and you hear a stick break. You hear all kinds of other really cool stuff, and then at the very, I think it's 46 minutes into it. I think it's 50 minutes long, but 46 minutes into it is when you hear that. And when you listen to it on that sound place, I'll send a link to that. But when you listen to it that way, it doesn't sound like Brenda. It sounds more like something else, but you can clearly hear "come here." And then after it, you can hear it a little bit more, but it's more faint. like they're whispering. It's so cool. I had headphones on all day today. Yes, Asher. What's up? Do you hear that? Which one? It's audio, it's not video. And I just opened a new program. I'll put a link to it after this is over. Ken found a little green man on my video. What? Did you place that little green man there? What is that? Right, ready. Rick, stop it. Stop doing that. Please. What the heck? Something's messing with that dog. Hey now. What are you guys doing? Don't you tell me no. I will delete that thing so fast. Listen to this. Yeah, my phone will go. Yeah, my phone would go flying. It wouldn't take a slap on the house either. Yeah, Asher, that's what this one does. This program that I started, it has a wave. Come on, babies. SoundCloud, that's it. I couldn't figure out the name of it. Thank you, Matt. It's about 15 minutes long, guys. Thank you, Matt, very much. And you'll hear that Brenda, come here, or whatever that is, at about 46 minutes. But before then, I mean, I don't even know what time it is. I think 21 minutes into it or something is when you hear a tree snap and you can hear walking. Woohoo! Hello! Stay, Ma. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Hi, Ramona. I don't know. It's in the front yard. You tell me what it is. What are you doing? Come on, babies. They like to imitate that click. Are you going to talk to me? Huh? You can come play? Hello? What's that? I can't see it. Is that a car? He's a quarter of a mile down the street. That's a German Shepherd, but the one that's barking at the German Shepherd, I have no idea. That's a deep bark, and I don't know a dog in this neighborhood sounds like that, unless it's wild. There you go, guys. Walking. Put your earphones on. Here they come. No, Coyote is much higher pitched than the German Shepherd. This thing's deeper. Hi, Belle. Who's Belle? Christy, you need earphones. Belle, up here. Knit. Not just the cat incident, me dropping the phone. Hi, Bell Pepper. Welcome. Come on, babies. Come on. Yeah, two different birds. And I hear something in the front yard. Doesn't even sound like a dog. Woof, woof. That's what it sounds like. You can do better than that. I hear you. Mabichi. Keep it up, egg. Yeah. Do you hear that? Hi, Mike. I'm going to back away from the window. I won't be able to see the chat, but I'm just going to back away from the window and see what happens, okay? Okay. I'm just going to back away. Hi, Shane. Here I go. I am backing away slowly. Come on, babies. Boo! Don't you dare swear, Wonder Pup. Look, I hear noise out here. I don't like being away from the window. I can't see nothing. I hear you. Come on, babies. Come on. Rick, one more time and I take it down. You're so mean. Did you hear that, guys? Everybody should go pee before they get on my channel. Hi, Tim. You should, between me dropping the phone and the cats having a meltdown and the boogers breathing at the window. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Come on, babies. This weekend's Carrie and Linda. Oh yeah, and that cool pasta. No, it was a armadillo. I had my coffee. I don't have any popcorn. You guys are killing me. Come on. Can you throw something? Not at the window, though. Yep, this coming weekend. Yeah, Matt. Oh my gosh. Well, I know after they leave my place, they're going to that Indian reservation or whatever it is, and then they're coming back, so. I've never heard of an armadillo duck. Ooh, silence is golden. Oh, heck no, they ain't getting the keys to my truck. That'd be a great commercial, wouldn't it? Dodge Ram. Bigfoot's favorite truck. Yeah, John, I think one's a dog. I don't know what the other one is, but good grief. One's a German Shepherd. The one that barks behind it, I have no idea. It could be a stray dog out there. Bigger than the Shepherd. No, Matt, I don't want a seagull. I want a koala. Oh, yeah, that's right, Christy. Yeah, Ramona, if there's a dog like that that's stray, that's out there irritating the German Shepherd, then that's fine, because I agree with that. I just don't know of any. There's no dogs in this neighborhood that has that deep of a bark. You did? Oh my, Quinn. No, the dog that's barking right now is a shepherd. They have him tied up outside. When he gets loose, he comes down here to visit Bella. Yeah, I stopped one night and I said, do you mind putting that dog inside at night and not leaving him tied up to a tree? I said, he's going to die. The guy told me to mind my blankety blank business, but then 2 days later he was in the house. But that was last year. Now he's back outside tied up again, so I think I'll have to make another trip up there. Yeah, they need to put him inside. That makes me mad. That dog's awesome. Quinn, you're so bad. I hope not. That dog is really a good dog. It was so skinny, and they didn't even leave out any water for it. I was so mad. I actually pulled in their driveway and towed him off. Hey, Dee. I heard that. Hi, Lewis. I'll be right back. You guys be quiet and watch. Okay, I'll be right back. No, there's no animal control here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hi, Sissy. Did I miss anything? Hello. Hi, Rietta. Sneaky little boogers. Yeah, that squeaky board's my upstairs. I wish I could fix that. I have to pull the stupid carpeting off. It makes me mad. Who's gone? Uh-oh. Someone messaged me. Alright, I gotta look at my computer. Good job, Rietta. I'll be right back. Stop it, Rick. I have to get up to go read my messages, Brat. I can't find my coffee. Watch me spill my coffee. think I'm playing? Alright, you guys, watch your ears. Do y'all hear me? Say yes. Watch your ears. Don't want to, don't have to, you can't make me. Okay, here I go. Hey! Watch him throw something now. They hate when I do that. Or my son comes out. What the heck, Mom? Come on, babies. I gave you a warning. Stop, I can't whistle when I'm laughing. Quit. I'm gonna buy one of those owl thingies that you have. That is so cool. I'll have to play with it, figure out how to work it. Come on. I know you're out there. I heard you. Nope, I don't hear the dog either. But I did hear steps in the front yard. If you listen real quietly, real intently. You guys are crazy. Oh, that's why I love you. What's that? Hello? I don't know. That's what I'm asking you guys. Hello? Hi, Joyce. I hear you. Come on, it's okay. Oh, I know, right, Mike? That makes me crazy. I don't know what... I think that, I could be... No, I'm not going to say nothing. I feel bad for Dee in a way because, you know, it was a crazy... But it's a show. You know, it's an interview. Everybody has an opportunity to say, you know, their story. Whether it's the truth or a lie. I mean, I wrote on there, he could have had 10 people on there that were just complete liars. Okay? Absolutely complete liars. And because they knew the right words, people believed them. But they could be totally liars. You don't know. You don't know. We're not there. So I don't think anybody should jump on D. And he said he got a lot of nasty comments, but I think it's just stupid. He should just go on and forget about it. Yeah. Go ahead and post it again, see what happens. Wonder Pup. You think I'd be any better if it came up to the window? I'd probably jump backwards 10 foot. Yeah, give me a break. There's so many people that I just don't believe. But I'm not going to call them a liar. I'm not at their house. I'm not at their property. I didn't go for a walk with them. What's the point? But it just. And someone was talking about Vic Cundiff. You know, he might not ask a bunch of questions, because he has a timeline that he goes through, but him and I talked twice before I even went on his show. And then he asked me the same questions but a different way, hoping to trip me up. But, you can't trip up what you see. You can't, I don't think you can see it any other way than the way you see it, right? So, it's kind of hard to do, but I don't know. It's funny. Me too, Matt. Same thing. I listened and I laughed and I shook my head and I stayed there until the nastiness started. Hello. Alito. Okay, Hina. Hi, Rick. Rick Frey. How many times are you guys going to say hello? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Come on, babies. I just saw a brief set of eyes. Whoa. What the heck was that? Oh, my goodness. What was that? Cats. Are we having a cat fight? Shh. Listen. I did the. I don't hear her now, Jeff. Hi, Jeff. What was that, sissy? Oh, you are here. Good. That's not a cat. Come on, babies. Laura. Nice mouth pop. Are you guys hearing this? I'm gonna move away from the window. You guys behave yourself. Is that an owl or a dog? Alright, I'm not gonna be able to read the screen, so behave yourself. Ooh, what did I tell you? Don't you throw things. Okay, I'm back. Did you guys hear him hit? He throw something at the house? I leave the window and they throw it. They don't make any noise when I'm sitting here, when I'm sitting here, yet I get away from the window and they throw stuff. You guys better be good. Come on, babies. Heard a growl? Oh, I don't do tree knocks, Wonder. Car? Where's a car? Car went by? Yeah. Sissy, you ought to be sitting here, hear the noises out here at night. It'll freak you out. Some of them I know, some of them I have no idea. A car went by? Wow. I didn't see it. Don't know. No idea. Plane? I didn't hear a plane. Yeah, my traveling days kind of ended when I had kids. When they got bigger, anyway. When they were little, it was easier. Oh, I wasn't at the window. I didn't hear it. Well, I can't go back and listen. Silly egg. Matt. Alright, I'm going to go away from the window again. I'll be right back. You're going to hear a floor squeak. Okay, I'm back. Anything? You're crunching. Come on. No, I need to go get some more coffee. What whistle? You hearing this? Come on. Yeah, I was a single parent raising 4 kids. I'd spend $300 a week back then in groceries just for the boys. That was a lot of money. Yes, I have a screen on the window. You worried they're going to jump up and pull me out? Come on, babies. Come on. Nah, I don't think so. And see, this weekend I was going to go outside, go live in the tent, but now I got to be at the property with Carrie. Well, yeah, I'll have the live stream going if they pull me out. You'll see my feet. No, Gordon. Hi, Gordon. Nope, it wouldn't slow him down at all. Yeah, now already. I'm saying back then, you know. You knew what, Asher? See, that's clicking back. Do you hear the clicking? You guys are too funny. Yep. Yep, I have 3 boys and a girl. The girl's the youngest. I kind of raised her like a boy because I didn't know any better. But it worked out really well. She's a feisty little thing. I hear you. You're right, Christy, I can't. No, if there were floodlights in the yard, you wouldn't see them. They like it like this because nobody can be seen. Yeah, Gordon, I know the feeling. It's crazy. Can't believe how much food is. I gotta get outside and get that garden started. Oh yeah, they come much here. They come much here on my property. They come much closer in the dark. I don't use flashlights. I don't use FLIRs, and they come pretty close. You can't see them, but you can definitely hear them. Right, in my opinion. Yeah, my mom had 6 kids. You heard that? Did you guys hear that? I know you guys with earphones can hear better than I can. Night ready. Oh, yeah. I got all my stuff together. It's just that here in Arkansas, I know we've got at least another month before there's no more chance of a freeze. So I get everything ready and then I'll go out and plant them. Because my garden, I just got to till it one more time. Yeah, he's going to be okay, Nita. How about you? Oh, I know. I'm telling you. It was 65 degrees and it went down to 40 something. I couldn't believe how cold it got. Oh, yeah, in the desert. I won't plant mine until the end of the month. Oh my gosh, 82, I'd be in my glory. Okay, let's see, it's 12. Okay, guys, we're getting close. Hopefully the bigger ones come out here soon. I know you guys that go to bed early will be leaving, but the rest of us that are night owls will be sitting here for a while. I heard you. Do you see how light that is? Your what? I missed it. What'd you say? Your what is what? All right, Rick. Well, thanks for jumping in. Oh, yeah. Wow, what was that? I missed it. I'm sorry. Blood sugar? Oh, 89? Yeah, that's beautiful. How am I going to trick you? Knocking over the camera? April 4th? Yeah, maybe. Can't go the weekend after. That's my hubby's birthday. Good night, Christy. Do you hear that? That's what I said. Wonder. I was going to do it this weekend, but I have to go to the property. Rick, did you miss that whistle? Ooh, coffee, yeah. before I started going live, this is what I would do. Sit at the window, I whistle, they whistle, I whistle, they whistle. Thought it was an owl or something else, but keeps playing. Gotta be across the street. It's too low to be close. Come on, babies. It's okay. Okay, Elo. Come on. Rick wants to see you before you leave. Before he leaves. Yes. The little light above my light is my truck reflection, and above that is the house across the street. Okay, Elo? That means come closer. Nita, she's been here. Night, Rick. Native. Hi, Robin. I picked up some words from Blackfoot, Choctaw, and Kat Hansen, and some of the words, not a lot of them, I take that back. Some of the words that she says are some of the same words that lady, I don't know where she lives, that apparently 50 years with Bigfoot. Some of the words are close to hers, but if you look at them, some of those words are also close to the native tongue in some of these areas. So I kind of, I just say them, and it works. Yes, Janice Carter, thank you. They work. So whatever language it is. Ooh, that was something thrown. They understand it. I think they understand English. Night, sissy. I know it's boring. It gets fun later. You guys are all sleeping. Sometimes it does anyway. It sounded like they were next to my truck, didn't it? Doesn't it sound like if you push against the side of a vehicle and it kind of makes that pop noise? There's nothing out there, with the exception of the truck, that would make that noise. Oh, I know. What about my basketball hoop? If they stepped on that plastic, it'd make that noise. Yeah, Rick, in the underneath, when I end this video, I'm going to attach a SoundCloud audio, and you ought to hear it at the 40-second mark. It sounds like English. Cut and run. You leaving me, Matt? Yeah, in the beginning when I first started this and people were telling me they understood English, I thought that they, if you yell at a dog, the dog's ears will go down, And it was just the tone of voice, and I figured that's what it was until you heard them kind of talk back, and then you're like, whoa, what the heck? Scissors cut, and then he run. So cut and run means he's leaving. I couldn't see the last one. have to cut and run and go potty. Maybe that's what he was trying to say. Come on, big boys, let's go. Thank you, Matt. That SoundCloud's about 50 something. I think it's about 50 minutes long. Go to 46 minutes and you'll hear it really clear. Who you calling a dork? That doesn't look like a skip. That looks like a coffin. Uh-oh, you run with scissors, you die. Run with scissors and you die. Casket. Scissors, somebody running, casket. Hey, I didn't get that when I first saw it either. I thought he meant it was his subtle way of saying he had to cut and run and go potty. I'm waiting for one of these days for them to giggle. Because I spend so much time laughing up here in the window. Okihina. Okihina. Aishi ste ima. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they can do or what they can't do. Oh, Laura, seriously, don't. None of us got it, did you? We were all sitting here guessing. It was too funny. Yeah, in my opinion, I agree. I believe that they can pick up on something we're not even aware of, and that's our inner demeanor, you know. I think they can pick up on that. I could be wrong, but you know, I know a cat or a dog can pick up what type of person you are and either avoid you or growl at you and not even know you or come right up to you. I've had bad dogs, people that told me that their dogs bite, that come right up to me and treat me like they've known me forever. And then other ones, you know, growl at me from a distance. So, you know, who knows? Maybe it's your mood at the time and you don't even realize it. So if you're crabby or drunk, don't go in the woods. Or if your intent is to hurt somebody, don't go in the woods. They might take offense to that. Oh, you want to slap your wife? Well, let's see how that works. I don't know anything about auroras. Yeah, funny, Matt. Come on. Yeah, he's funny. Where's Bob? He hasn't been around lately. I hear that one step at a time again. Hey, Cryptid. My giggles sound like a squeak toy? Oh, well. Mike, put those Cheetos away. Are they crunchy? They're my crunchy Cheetos then. Give them up. Whatever it is, it's probably about... What are you doing? Sounds like they're eating something. I don't know if they like Cheetos or not. I wouldn't give them food. I got that ringing again. Oh, I was uploading an audio clip, and the strangest noise was on it. I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I heard that, Laura. Ooh, I wouldn't feed him chocolate. I wouldn't feed him anything. Yeah, if you didn't live anywhere near it. Well, Belle, it usually only happens twice a year when Chaffee's doing their maneuvers, because right behind those lights back there is 700,000 acres of Fort Chaffee, the military base. It's an armament. And usually they only come out twice a year, but this time, oh my gosh, they've been around here for, but of course, Chaffee's really been active lately, longer than normally. But they've been real active. I mean, really active. A lot longer than they normally have. Usually it's only a couple weeks that they're here, but it's been 2 months. I don't know. Look at it this way, and this is just my opinion, guys. Just my opinion. If you go driving, say if I drove to my property and say it wasn't my property, it was just some place that I went squatching, I would take them something like tobacco and garlic and maybe apples, and then I would tell them that was a gift for them and thank you for letting me come into the woods, right? But then I wouldn't be back for, 6 months or so. But if you're going to go back all the time and do the same thing, you're going to go back there without it one of these days, and you're going to be sorry, because they're going to be like, "Where's my stuff?" Matt, behave yourself. I just don't think it's a smart idea to give them food, especially stuff that they can't get out there. I have apple trees and peach trees, and I'll give them apples from, because they're right here and they can take them anytime they want, and that's fine, and I have no problem with that. But I wouldn't take them peanut butter or candy or any kind of other snacks. You hear that? Yeah, they eat all my fruit too, but that's fine. I don't care. I grabbed peaches last year and made a peach cobbler. I got enough off the tree. Everybody loves my meatloaf. My kids ask me to make it all the time. Albert Osman? Yeah. It sounds like a frog. Me too. I didn't even see the Patterson Gimlin film, or I didn't see the Falk Monster. I didn't see that either. That's the first one I heard about, was the Albert Ostman story. My favorite thing to make is Italian food, and I can cook Italian food. Oh, I didn't hear it back then, Rick. I didn't hear any of this stuff until I was adult. It takes me 3 days to make my sauce if I do it from scratch. Robin, up on the top is the house across the street. Nope, Thursday I'm leaving to go to the property. Are you listening to this? Can't help it. Oh yeah, everybody go sub to Robin's channel. Let her get enough so she can go live too. Just the three dots on the side of her name will tell you to go to her channel. Yep, volume's up. Yay, Robin got 100 subs. Woohoo! Gotta support each other, guys. I think my husband just locked the door downstairs. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah, absolutely. That scared the daylights out of me, John, when I had a deer snort by me. I am gonna reposition myself. Hopefully I don't take down the phone with me. Ouch. Ow. I can't sit on my knees all day. For those of you that follow me and know about my stomach issues, I have some good news. I do cartwheels if I want. You hush. Uh-oh, my lighter. Uh-oh. Oh, dagnabbit. Alright, so last week, boy, I wanted to go to the hospital so bad. I was in so much pain, I was in tears. And I don't cry often. I mean, that's how bad I hurt. And I couldn't do anything. No matter what I did, I couldn't stop the pain. I mean, not even for a little bit. Okay, Laura. Well, anyway, so I have this, I take natural stuff, right? So I got online and I said, you know, stop GERD now, or something like that. I forgot what I typed in. Anyway, so I get on there, and it takes me to a website where they're talking about dogs. And I was like, what? No, I don't have pancreatitis. Anyway, so I'm reading it, and the stuff that I'm taking, the natural stuff I'm taking, she's giving to her dog, but she said she couldn't put it in the dog's food because the dog wouldn't eat it, so she made a liquid out of it, and the dog drank it. So I decided to open up my capsules and put it in my coffee, and bingo. Within minutes, my GERD was gone. So I am thanking God from the bottom of my heart, and I'm so happy that I am not in that kind of pain anymore. That's some excruciating pain, let me tell you. No, I don't have tapeworms either. I am so glad, and here's something else too. When my sister died of gastric cancer, stomach cancer, they told her to expect the most severe pain she ever had, and she didn't have any. None. She actually died with not 1 ounce of pain, and she had stomach cancer. That's a God thing. That just doesn't happen. I don't know anybody that's died of stomach cancer that wasn't in excruciating pain. It's the bubbles that do the damage, so I couldn't drink tonic water either. I tried going without the coffee, it didn't work either. In fact, coffee actually calms my stomach down. So that's why I drink so much of it. I drink water and coffee. That's it. My apple cider vinegar in the morning, that's it. But I don't drink anything else. I don't drink soda. I haven't had soda. I don't drink alcohol. I stopped drinking milk. Slippery elm, DGL, and mastic gum. Ouch. Coffee. I love my coffee. My favorite coffee is campfire coffee. When I'm up on that property, oh my gosh. When Lisa was up there with me, she says, how can you drink all that coffee? She said, it looks like mud. That is the best coffee on the planet. Well, yeah, I agree, Gordon. But I didn't think about it that way. I should have, but I didn't. I can help other people and tell them what to do, but I keep forgetting. Yeah, trust me, Belle. This has been 7 years going. I haven't worked in a while because of my stomach pain. Well, mine are all veggie caps, and I usually make my own capsules. I transfer my stuff into veggie caps, unless I can buy them veggie caps. Well, yeah, it is. Oh yeah, I used to be a peanut butter freak, but I can't have peanut butter and I can't have bread, so. And guys, I talked Gabe into going. Gabe's my grandson, for those that don't know. I talked him into going to the property so he can help Sandy. Sandy hurt her back, so I asked Gabe if he would come up and collect all of her wood for her, and he said yes. Ooh, okay, everybody raise their hand. A big gallon of it. Window sink. Yeah, has to have the mother in it, otherwise it's not going to do as much good. Yeah, she hurt herself, so I told her I'd bring Gabe so he can get the wood for her. And let's see what happens with him on the property. He hasn't been up there for a long time. He's a big boy. He's just uncomfortable with the whole Sasquatch thing. Not Lizzie, but definitely Gabe. And definitely Sarah. And Michael doesn't want to get away from his anime, so all I usually have is Lizzie. Okay, somebody say something. Okay, it's 12:37. Okay, perfect. We have about a half an hour, guys. There you go, Gordon. You got it. the turmeric has to have black pepper in it. So I'm hoping you mix black pepper with it. You get twice as much of a benefit if you mix black pepper with it because it absorbs then. Okay. From 1 to 4 here is usually when I have my most activity. Sometimes they come a little early, but oh yeah. Asher, I lost 30 pounds in a month. I don't need to fast anymore, but yes, I agree. Some people, fasting is really good, but my stomach is probably the size of a peanut right now, so fasting's not going to do me any good, and you can't fast when you have ulcers. You have to put something in your stomach. But for people that have normal appetites and normal problems, fasting is a fantastic idea. It's good for you. I kind of wondered why I was able to help other people with their problems, and I couldn't help myself with mine, so I finally gave mine up to the Lord and said, forget it. Yeah, after my Cheetos. No, I wish I could eat Cheetos. I can't. Yeah, you know what's fun, Nita, is making food for everybody, and I can't eat it. Especially when I make the Italian stuff, and I smell it. Of course, I gotta dip my finger in it and stuff like that, or stuff that I do, but dang. Yeah, it's not easy, but I got used to it. My husband's birthday's coming up. So, I know one of his favorite meals that I make him is the Italian stuff, especially like the lasagna or the stuffed shells or the manicotti. So, I'll ask him which one he wants, and I'll make it for him with garlic bread and either. And he likes this. I make this cake that is a 3-layer cake that has mandarin oranges and pineapple in it, and he just loves that cake. So that's what I'll be making for him, and yeah. So much fun. I can eat lean pork and mushrooms and applesauce. That's about all I can eat. I can't have hamburger. I can't have anything else. I've tried. But maybe now taking this new medicine this way. KRS, I'm in my window in Arkansas. The cake is great. My husband's mother passed it down to me, and didn't give it to her daughter, and everybody got mad because I'm the baker in the family. So I make it everybody. Like today is my daughter-in-law's birthday, and I told her because she was working, so I couldn't make anything, and so I asked her. I said, "What kind of cake do you want? I'll make it for you sometime this week." And she goes, "You know what kind?" I was like, "Okay." Yep, Italiano, anything Italiano. And I don't buy the cheeses that are shredded or anything like that. I buy the real stuff and shred it myself. Oh, perfect. Benissimo. We'll get coyotes here in a minute. can't believe these things are like on a timer, you know? The animals around here. Yeah, me too, Ramona. But I had my mushrooms, my portobello mushrooms today. Yeah, I like Colby cheese. Okay, good night, Robin. Congratulations on your subs. I kind of missed what you said. I think you said, well, you're gonna have to write it again. Sorry, but I missed what you said. Something about me wanting to be in Oklahoma. I want to be in Oklahoma. I have to sell this monstrosity house first. We bought this house when all the kids were home, and now the kids are all gone, and now the house, you know, the brand new houses they're building the next subdivision over, because we're out in the boonies, and they just annexed us, you know, in. But around the corner, you know, they built up another subdivision out of all the mountain, I mean, not mountain, the wooded area. So the houses that they built for like 55 a square, right? And my house, because of the age and the property, is like $74 a square. So, hey, Christine. Well, Arkansas is Tornado Alley, too. We have just as many tornadoes here as they do in Oklahoma. Tornado Alley covers a wide area. So it doesn't really matter. The difference is here I'm in a house, there I'll be on a trailer, you know, an RV, until we can build. But if I can sell this house, I'd be up there in a heartbeat. Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas. Yeah, Rick, I can't get anybody to sleep in tents up there. We tented for over a year up there before we bought the RV. We were up there almost every weekend we could. Oh yeah, Joplin. Yeah, that was horrible. I was on the fire department at the time and they wouldn't let us go. Okay, Mike. I wanted to go up there so bad, but they said they had so many volunteers from so many states they wouldn't let us go. Yep, that's me, Dee. I'll tent. I love tenting. That's why I want to tent on Rick's property. I want the Sasquatch to come up and grab the top of it or throw things at it. I think that'll be fun. Oh, forget that, Matt. You wouldn't catch me sleeping out here. Too many spiders and snakes. Come on, babies. And I'm really hoping that when Carrie and Linda come, that he at least spends the night so I can spend some time with Linda outside. Maybe Boo will show himself to her. I told Carrie he can stay in the RV. Oh yeah. Now. Well, I don't mind the tarantulas, but I do mind the brown recluse spiders. That's just me making noise, guys, sorry. And I don't mind most of the snakes because, you know, they're pretty friendly. But we do have copperheads and rattlesnakes. And up there on the property, we got tons of rattlesnakes. Yeah, that's true, Christine. But they haven't given any of the males that have been up there a hard time yet, you know. Nah. Yeah, there's black widow spiders here too. It's just the brown recluses. The black widow you don't die from, but the brown recluse, I lost a neighbor. It bit him on the inside of the thigh, and he was dead in hours. Oh yeah. Remember the other night when I said I couldn't figure out what that smell was? I'm pretty sure it was a copperhead. Because I found a little trail. I heard that. I know you're there. No, our spiders aren't nothing compared to yours. Your funnel web. Yeah, we've got cottonmouths too. The black racers, they'll chase you, but they're not deadly. I just want to get me a couple of king snakes and get them up on the property. Yeah, tons of scorpions. But I don't have any scorpions. Ever throw anything out to them? To whom? You won't have any scorpions, you won't have any spiders, you won't have any ants if you plant peppermint bushes or those little plants all the way around your house. No, I wouldn't throw nothing out to them. I thought they were gone. You know, I didn't think they were still here. I thought they'd left. Hi, Diana. Welcome. I don't know how long I've been live. I can't. Oh, almost 2 hours now. Yeah, this live goes by so fast. I never even realize how long we're on. Okay, Pam. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you here at the window. I got to go turn the light on because I got to get my medicine and put it in my coffee. So I'll be back in a minute, okay? You guys behave yourself. Come on, babies. Come on. Give these guys a hard time while I'm gone. All right, I'll be back. Open up all these pills. go all quiet. You did build one, John? Good night, Joyce. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, if you mix peppermint with olive oil and put it on you, you're not going to have any. I make my husband put it on his ankles when he goes outside. He doesn't get bit. Ooh, what was that? Ooh! Did you hear that? What was that? Holy crap. That would scare the daylights out of me. They shook a tree once when I was in the RV, but that's after I yelled at them because they were messing with my generator on the back of the RV, or in the back of the truck. They just push it around, you know? But it was hooked up and I didn't want it to, so I yelled at them. Wow, that's freaky. Listen. You're walking. Stop walking. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Come on, it's okay. I don't think they like it when I tell them I hear them, so I'm going to stop saying that. Okay, Matt. Chigger? It's a little teeny tiny bug. In Florida, we used to call them no-see-ums. And they burrow into your skin. They're horrible. They itch like crazy and you don't see nothing. If they were on a white piece of paper, they look like little teeny tiny, almost invisible dots. I mean, they're teeny. And they bite. And they itch like crazy. Yeah. Red dots are black ones. In Florida, they're black, and here they're red. How big were the tracks, John? Yep, those are they, Rick. Can't stand those things. Like I said, if you put peppermint oil on, I mix it, but yep. That's a howl. It's pretty far away though. Hear it? I don't get mosquito bit either. The only thing that bites me is those stupid house spiders. was in Ohio when we had no-see-ums. Oh yeah, 13 inches, John. I love mushroom hunting. I got lion's mane on the property. There's that noise again. It's a mushroom. It's a white, long-haired, like a lion's mane mushroom. It's good. It's good for a lot of stuff, but they're using it overseas right now because they found out that by ingesting lion's mane frequently, they're trying right now to prove, but they're pretty sure that it breaks up the plaque in Alzheimer's patients. So, and I got it on my property. I was so excited. Welcome back, Matt. I heard that plastic pop again. Don't know what it is. Hey, Mo. How you doing, hon? I wonder if they're stepping on the lids of the garbage cans. Alright, I'm gonna whistle. Maybe. It doesn't look like a brain. It doesn't look like a brain. It looks hairy. Yeah, there, Matt, not here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna whistle. You hear me? I'm gonna try to whistle. You guys better say yes so I don't freak you out when I whistle. I'll try. Matt. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Can't do it. It's 1 o'clock. Let's see if I get some coyotes. I'm thinking I just have a single one here close by tonight, whistling at me, back and forth between across the street and here. Because I don't hear a lot of movement out there. It sounds like just one. Oh my goodness, that medicine is pure heaven, guys. Oh, my stomach started. No, they're sleeping. My neighbors are sleeping. I can hear the howling, but it's far away. Coyotes. Okay, Nita. I love crocheting. No, there was no bass activity tonight at all. That's why I was surprised. You're okay. Booger hugs. You're okay. Come on. Okay, Elo. Come on. It's okay. I'm thinking that little teeny glow on the right hand side has got to be some kind of reflection off of something. I don't know what it would be, but it's there all the time. It can't be one of them because it's there all the time. It's got to be a reflection off of something. Yeah, that little bluish light. Yeah. Oh, I think aspirin's a bad idea. I think honestly, if people want to try to thwart Alzheimer's, they need to eat mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms, lion's mane, chaga, any of them. I think mushrooms is one thing that will stop that plaque from forming. Berberine also. Berberine's another thing that will stop the plaque as far as the research is done. Oh, I gotta tell you guys something too. Anyways, guys, do not use Q-tips in your ears. Do not use Q-tips. They have little plastic curettes that you can get at the store. You can put peroxide in your ears and then take a shower, warm shower, and then if you have to, use the curette, but do not use Q-tips in your ears. You just push the wax closer to your eardrum. And peroxide's the best thing. And if people around you have got the flu, take the... Yeah, because it's causing them to have too many stomach issues. Matt. Oh, gosh. Take cotton swabs, put peroxide on it, shake it so there's no drip whatsoever. It's almost dry. In fact, you can take a paper towel and kind of dry it off a little bit, and then ring it once around each nostril, and that'll stop you from pulling, because that's where do you think most people get their flus from? Through your nose. And I've swabbed the kids like that for years, and they don't get the same flus, especially when there's so many of us here. There's 8 of us between the 2 houses. Yep, I make my own toothpaste. Don't use anything with titanium dioxide in it. And I don't use toothpaste with fluoride in it. And I don't drink water with fluoride in it. How's everybody doing on buying their pH strips? Who here has their pH strips? Somebody better have bought them. Yeah, the ear kits will work really well. You'll be happy with them. Yeah, Rick, you're new to the new to the channel, but I do a med chat once in a while. Everybody needs to know what their pH balance is on their body, so you can go to any drugstore and buy some pH strips. Welcome back, Pam. And test yourself. I would do it first thing in the morning when you wake up. Find out what your pH is. If you're too acidic, that's where your diseases come in. Because, so what you need to do is you need to be alkaline your body more. So find out what your pH is. Now, Asher. And then everybody tell me what their pH is on the strips, and I'll tell you where to go from there, depending on how bad or good it is. I gotta go find out what my husband wants. He called me, that's why I went in Portal. So I'll be right back. There's a squeaky floor again. Yeah. It's not good to be highly acidic. Good night, Gordon. Yeah, if it doesn't start getting active here pretty soon, I'll just quit the live feed. One is no fun. Especially since he's not talking or doing anything. But if the rest of them show up, it'll be pretty active. He could be out hunting someplace, or... But I know I've got something here. So if you what on a piece of wood? What did you say? I know it said I figured you said piece of wood, but I didn't get the rest of it. No, that's not going to work, Rick. Hi, Fancy. You have to buy the pH strips. Why are all the guys on my channel comedians? Telling you. Yeah, you're silly. No, you have to have You have to have the pH strips. You might. I think if you laugh long enough, you might get them to imitate you. Hello? Hello? Welcome back, Mike. Like I said, I was just telling him if it doesn't pick up, I'm going to go ahead and end the live. I don't know. People have heard them laugh before, so I don't know. And well, you know what? I think they understand laughter because the one at Rick's place threw that bear on his back porch and then took off running and laughed. I mean, it shocked the daylights out of Rick, but that thing was, I could hear it laugh. I don't know, Mel. As long as I've been doing this with even the ones on my property, they don't say hello. I don't know, could have a scout. You know, like I said, the others could be back at their place. Yeah, I agree, Fancy. I mean, Bella smiles all the time. I mean, and she forces herself to do it. It's not like it's just part of the way her mouth is. She smiles. It makes me laugh when she does it because she's got such a big mouth, you know? Hello? Hello? Now, they whistled back twice tonight. I'm getting nothing. I know what'll happen, just like it always does. End the live feed and they start up. Never fails. But that was so cool, guys. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. That whistle was so loud and so close. It was like, hey, you know, I'm out here. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm not tired or nothing. I'm not ready for bed. I just don't want to sit here in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'd like to turn this camera sideways so I don't have to worry about it falling over and scaring the crap out of you guys. See? I have it propped up on the window. Why are you up all night, Rick? I don't need a break. Oh, great. Yeah, I was working at the hospitals, 7 p to 7 a, and it just never left my system. When I go back to the long-term care facility, it's 3 to 11, but I'm there from 1:30 till probably midnight. Who, me, Matt? Yeah, you can say that with me too. Long-term care facility. Yeah, are you at work right now, Rick? Yep. I used to love the night shift at the hospital. And just kind of took its toll. Yeah, sure. Oh, great. Ow. Hey, Houston. How are you? Owl saying hello. I can't believe how cold it was last night and how beautiful it is tonight. It's gorgeous out here. I bet you could hear a pin drop outside. Yeah, I know you're being silly. Oh, here comes my husband, I think. Or my son. Who is it? What do you want? I'm live. Yep. That's it? Good night to you, too. Rugrat. That's my boy. Oh, everything changes when they get older. I want them babies again. Yeah. If I had Rick's little owl thing. No, never had any paranormal activity in hospitals. And if I did, I didn't pay attention to it. Yeah, the long-term care place that I work at, everybody says is haunted, and they always say that this one girl, oh, this was too funny. She walked into one of my residents. I had a resident that, well, she passed shortly thereafter, but she had put the light on, and I answer most of the call lights, I mean, if I can, especially right before the end of my shift. Because if they're calling that late at night, it's not usually that they have to go to the bathroom. They need something. So usually I answer the call lights. Well, I started heading that way, and one of my aides says, I got it, I got it. So she goes in, and then I hear her scream, and I go running down the hallway. And she'd walked into this lady's room, And when she did, she said, "Do me a favor." And she goes, "Tell that lady to get out of my room. She's bothering me and I got to go to sleep." And the aide said, "What lady?" She goes, "The one behind you." And she turned around and she said there was a figure standing right there by the door. And she screamed bloody murder. When I got there, I didn't see anything, and I started laughing. She goes, "I'm telling you the truth." I mean, she was shaking. She started crying. So I had to calm her down, but I didn't see anything. But I don't pay attention to that stuff anyway. My brain's on nurse mode, I don't think about anything else. And all my paperwork. So if something did happen, I probably wouldn't pay attention. Now, if that stuff happened here in my house, it'd be different, but that wouldn't last very long. I don't get into the paranormal stuff. Oh, yeah. Well, I've had people passing, actively passing, and they see lots of stuff when they're passing. Before, during, and after, I'm sure. It's rough working around people that pass a lot. Yeah, I'm protected too by the blood of the Lamb. Yeah, my granddaughter, her oh, I understand that. I understand that, Houston. There's a lot of places that talk like that. My granddaughter's best friend's grandfather passed away a couple days ago, and they went to the funeral yesterday, I think. And she said, "Grandma, I don't understand it." She said, "One day they're all crying, and the next day," and she said the next day they had a great big party. She goes, "I don't get it." And I said, "Well, when someone dies, you're sad, right?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Are you sad when you know that they're with Jesus?" And she goes, "No." And I said, "Well, they're with Jesus." She goes, "Oh, I get it." So even at 12, I mean, I thought she figured it out on her own, but it was confusing for her. Are you guys going to come out and play or not? Huh? I just got through watching one of those programs where the guys go out and they go to all these abandoned places. And they went into this one sanitarium, and the door slammed behind the one guy, and he ran out screaming. He was scared to death. Night, Ramona. Sleep well, hon. I wouldn't go into some of the places those guys go into. They're going down into caves and stuff. And I wrote on one of them and I said I would not go into those. Oh yeah, they can hear an owl and freak out. Me either, no. That's what I said, Rick. Oh, sometimes it's just too funny. There's an old guy with a gas lamp and asks you if you've seen ghosts. Is he a ghost? Oh yeah, me too, Rick. I know they're real, I just don't want any part of it. I don't want to get into that kind of stuff. You know, I got enough with Sasquatch, trust me. Everybody in my house saw a little girl in this house when we first moved in. Everybody but me. And then finally I saw movement, a shadow, you know, and it looked like it ran. But the freakiest thing was when I walked by my room, and I clearly, as God is my witness, heard hello, and I said hello back, and then when I turned my head, I realized there was nobody there, and that kind of freaked me out. Boy, I started praying over this house like nobody's business. So I believe in them too, I just don't want any part of it. I've never seen no ghost Bigfoot. Don't call him Bigfoot anyway. We gotta call him something else. They're Sasquatch. They're Stay-Ema. Bigfoot just sounds so crazy. Sounds horrible, don't it? Bigfoot. I believe they are a people. Call him Ralph. Christine. Ancient ones. Yeah, but if you say ancient ones, they'll come up with something else. Call them Sasquatch, or Stay-Ema, or something. Cheech and Chong. Well, it fits, but it doesn't mean we gotta call them that. Stay-Ema, yeah. That's what they are. They are Stay-Ema. Sasquatch people. I think I saw one of their movies back years and years and years ago, and I just shook my head. I was like, eye dots. Back then I never had much tolerance for people that smoked pot. They were off in La La Land all the time. My mother smoked pot. It used to make me crazy. She says, now you kids, if you want to ever drink or you ever want to smoke pot, you got to do it here in front of me. She said I can invite my friends over and she would buy beer or whatever. Save the whales, kill the seals. No. Matt's a lurker, Matt's a lurker. You guys are bad. See, I don't know. I'm clueless. I can't find my coffee. I don't know what I did with it. Hello, where are you? Coffee, coffee. It's dead quiet. There ain't nothing out there. I don't hear nothing. You guys left me? Oh yeah. I think that CBD oil should be legal. Yeah, it has a lot of medicinal. Everything that God created here on this earth has got some pretty good purposes. Even dandelions are one of the healthiest weeds out there that people try to kill, or purslane, or wild lettuce. They kill them, and that stuff's better than most of the medicine you can find on the shelves. Don't get me started on the med chat. We were supposed to do a med chat tonight, but I don't know, I didn't feel like it. Yeah, dandelion's good. Pull up the root and dry it out, and you make it like a tea, and it tastes like coffee. It's really good. It's really good for you too. It's got a lot of vitamins in it. It's got some minerals in it. Great medicinal plant. Deadly nightshade, yeah. Me too, Houston. Don't do that anymore. See, you got your diatomaceous earth when you were eating dirt as a kid. Yeah, it goes away pretty fast, don't it? Why not, Quinn? You live in the city? Or do they treat all the weeds, kill them? Yeah, that's what I like about it, Matt. So you can bottle that stuff and sell it to your friends. Well, you can go out into the country and pick them as long as you're not on the roadsides. Roadsides, they spray that with, weed or dandelion jelly, yep. There's all kinds of stuff. I make tinctures out of the dandelions, and that stuff is incredible. Why? Why would you get upset? Or uneasy, either, rather. Be careful with acorns. Yeah, they're pretty rough. Yep, peppermint is great for lots of stuff. Good for stomach aches, good for headaches, for nasal congestion, good to get rid of bugs. Yeah, you gotta boil them a whole bunch of times. But you can make bread from them. Yellow root is golden seal, and it grows on his property. He sent me some when Robert Dodson, when they found out that he had brain cancer, but his daughter wouldn't let him take the stuff that Rick sent me because I cleaned him up and used my mortar and pestle and put them in capsules and took them to him, and he promised me he would take them. And then when his daughter found out he was taking them, she made him quit. So, but yellow root has been proven to attack and kill cancer cells in the brain. That's an actual medical proven fact. So, but you have to buy it, you have to get it pure, and there's a lot of people out there that will buy it, pick up anything and grind it up and sell it to you like golden seal. Right now it's selling for about, I think it's selling for somewhere around $80 to $8 a pound. And if it grows out there in the wild where you live, as long as you harvest them correctly, you could have a nice little side job making some really good money. They kind of, not really, but kind of look like ginseng. course they don't want you to know it. The only problem with people making their own CBD oil is they I don't think most people would know. You'd have to show them how to make it to where you could utilize it for the best, get the best out of it. Otherwise, you're going to waste a lot. I've been saying that forever, Christine. They all have to answer to the same God. Especially the ones that know that the side effects are 10 times worse than what it actually does. What are you talking about, belladonna? What nightshade? Nightshade of what? Oh, yeah. Well, we can't patent CBD oil, so. I hate eggplant. Ugh, I hate that. Yep, we do need to go back. Right now, you can't go back because the earth has been almost completely destroyed. You have to regenerate the earth. You have to get the people. There's a lot of places that still do the 7-year. They let the 7-year rest in their farms. But they're losing a lot of money, so people, and Monsanto, of course, isn't helping by everything being GMO. Yes, it can be done, but it would take a lot. I think once crap hit the fan here and people started doing it, going back to the old ways, I think they'd find out that they missed a lot more than they thought they did. People would actually be healthier if there was no more pharmaceuticals out there. if you had to fend for yourself and till your own land and take care of yourself that way, I think people would live longer. It's just too easy to stop at McDonald's and get a hamburger, Not thinking about the repercussions. Yeah, but that's a choice, though, Christine, People choose to sit around on technology. I like being out there in the woods. Like I said, that's why I'm praying that the scrubs make it so I can get out of here. Because I will have my own chickens up there. I'll have a goat up there. I'll make my own cheese. I'll make my own butter. I can survive in the woods because I know what the edibles are. I know what the mushrooms are. I know what I can eat out there. And our family would survive. Just part of me thinks I'm going to be stuck here until I die, and that's just not comfortable. I just won't accept that. So I keep praying and praying and praying. I'm just waiting on Bob. He's looking into some stuff for me, and if I can get the material from overseas and start making my scrubs, God willing, then I'll walk away from this house and go up on the property and stay there. I don't care if I build a cabin or not. I'll stay in the ATV. No, here's the thing about Shark Tank. Shark Tank invited me on 5 years ago. But the bad part about Shark Tank is they don't even want to talk to you unless you've already had X amount of sales. Well, I can't even get mine made, let alone sales. So they would basically just, take my company. In the beginning when they started really helping people out was one thing, but even the greedy get greedier. Yeah, I could live in my trailer with no problem. Absolutely no problem. If my husband wasn't 77 years old, we could build our own cabin up there, but I can't do it alone. I would build me just a small hunter's cabin, and I could live in it with no problem. There are no amenities here that I couldn't walk away from. In fact, I think it'd be funny if the cars all broke down and people had to use horses again. Ooh. Can you imagine all the freeways loaded with horse poop? Yeah, I probably could. If my husband wasn't around and I was out there by myself, you better believe I'd find a way of building it. Road rage on a horse, right? Oh, that's sweet of you, Mike. I would too. I'd find a way. I refuse to die in this house. Number one, I'm too young unless God decides to take me home early, but number two, I just don't want to be here. I want to be in the woods where I belong. And yeah, well, that's what I want, but it's not like I want a big house and a big car, and I don't have any jewelry. Do you know that? My husband said I'm the easiest wife he's ever had, because he doesn't buy me clothes, he doesn't buy me jewelry, he doesn't buy me perfume. He bought me power tools for our first 10 years of marriage. It was too funny because I restored houses. Yeah, I can pretty much take care of myself, but right now my biggest concern is my husband, and as God is my witness, that's my prayer, is to get him out of here so he can play on a tractor for his last days. Hi, Cher. Yeah, I can use just about any power tool out there. He showed me once how to use it if it's new and I don't know anything about it, and that's all she wrote. I'll figure it out. But I can chop wood and plane it, and I could figure it out all by myself, I promise you. I'm one of those resilient people, one of those people that, well, you call me a diehard, it'll take a lot to put me in the ground. I won't quit. But listen to this. I contacted this company. They build cabins, right? It's in Oklahoma. And I told the guy what I wanted, and he gave me a price. And I got so mad, and I told him, I said, what if there's a way to save some of the building by us doing some of the work? He goes, no. He said, we can give you the supplies and you can do it yourself. But he said, no, we wouldn't do that. Stop throwing stuff. Now see, what else can throw? There's no trees above us, so no rock fell down, no acorn fell down. What throws things? It's ridiculous. If I'm not paying attention to them, they throw rocks. Sitting at this window for 3 hours. Yeah, if I had my way, that's what I would do. I would cut down those trees, some of the trees that are there. Some of them are widowmakers and they're destroyed, but I'd cut down the trees and build my own place. The only thing I'd have somebody else do is my septic. Or a place for me to do the waste, because I definitely would not want to soil the earth, And it's all rock up there, so they said it perked, but geez, I can't imagine. You probably have to drill 300 feet down to get water, or better. That's going to be my biggest expense. I bet you it'll cost me more for water up there. No, I sold all my power tools. I went to nursing school, remember? I sold all that stuff. I still have my jigsaw and I still have my skill saw. That's right, Mike. Well, if I can afford it, I would do it tomorrow, trust me. I would seriously like to put my house on stilts out there and then cover the bottom. Somewhere, Matt. Someone told me that Medicine Springs actually runs through my property. We just can't find it. Because they have this new material out that kind of looks like that spray foam that turns into concrete. And I can make the bottom part, close it in, and actually make that like a basement, a cold storage room, instead of digging. Because it's all rock. You know, is whatever hotel. And this guy told me, he said that it does not seep at all. There's no mold, nothing. It's brand new stuff. He told me the name of it, but I forgot. But he said I could do that for you in a heartbeat, and I was like, that's what I want. That'd be great, because I can't imagine digging. You know, you'd have to basically dynamite. Can you imagine what Boo and the family would think if I was dynamiting up there just so I could have a basement? So we build up instead of down. Smarter, and then push all the dirt up against the bottom. Oh my gosh, $600 a week. That's how much motels are here. It's ridiculous. I don't know how kids do they make it. I just don't. It takes 2 incomes to have a family. I don't know. It's called something else, not aircrete. It's called something else. I can't remember what it is, but it goes on like that spray foam. But it turns into concrete, and it does not mold. Yeah, exactly, Houston. It's crazy. That's a lot of money. Yep, I know. You're right, Fancy. No, they frame it out just like they would anything else, and then they spray foam it in. They spray it in. And there is, and when it comes to the inside of it, it's like a mesh. Then they cut it just like they would if it was that foam. And then it hardens, and they come back, and then they spray another one on the inside. And they make whatever pattern you want out of it, but it's like solid concrete. Closed cell foam, is that what it's called, Houston? Man, that is incredible stuff, and I'd make my house 2-story, and the bottom part would be just the cellar. you push all the dirt, once it hardened, push all the dirt up against the bottom so you don't see it at all. So it looks like you're going up a hill to my house. And really, there's a basement. There's just no way I could dig. Even for a tornado pit, I couldn't dig. You guys should see that property. I mean, it is solid rock. You know how you go out in the woods and if you have to go to the bathroom, you just dig yourself a little hole to go to the bathroom? You can't do that up there on my property. I've busted so many of my shovels and stuff because it's just all rock. So Sandy had the dozer guy come up there and dig her a great big hole. It would be tornado proof. Huh? What? What did you say? Did you hear that? No, in the Kiamichis. Wichita's are on the other side. Yep, I'm in the Kiamichi wilderness. Yeah, if you saw Lisa's video when she puts that drone up there, there's nobody. I got one guy that's a mile away from me. There's just nobody. It's just all woods. I think that, and she said that when she did her live, that she didn't realize it was all woods. She thought it was boonies like what we consider here. No, I know it's not happy. Every once in a while something gets tossed, but I don't know what that noise was. It's too funny. They're awful quiet tonight. Yeah, I already did that. Come on, babies. It's just so quiet tonight. I didn't even hear any coyotes tonight. Except for that once, way far away. Yoo-hoo! Hello! Come on, babies! Not a sound. Not one single sound. Yep. And you know what? There's not one cat anywhere around here. Usually I see them walk by or they're on the roof or they're someplace. Not one cat. Good night, John. So you just come on here when you're not sleepy enough to go to bed and listen to my voice. And after about an hour or so, you'll be snoring. Because my voice will put you to sleep. Rock-a-bye baby on the treetops. Oh, so bad. Not when I drop the phone or the cats freak out. hear something, I just don't know what it is. Sleep well, John. Thanks for coming by. Oz. Who's in Oz? Oh. Nemo. Yes, there is. Up on top. Slice across the street. Okay, now I'm hearing howls, but they're really far away. I don't know, Christine, I can't see it. Oh, I see what you're talking about. See, I'm looking right at that light. I can't see anything past that light. Trying to look past there, I can't see. Ew. You eat kangaroo? Is that like a main staple there or something? Wow. Boy, what a kick. I gotta go get my coffee. I'll be right back. I drank all that water. Now see that? I have cut my coffee intake tonight in half. Now that'd be a fun job, a rig welder. Oh yeah. I only tried welding once. My favorite thing to do is the painting. I love painting houses. But I can lay tile, hang drywall. I can do minor plumbing. I hate electric. Can't stand doing electricity. Electricity doesn't like me very much. There's a lot of stuff I can do. It wasn't that long ago, 7 years ago. I could paint a 2,000 square foot house by myself in 2 days. I'm talking roll and brush. I'm not talking about spraying. Gotta have respect for the electricity. It'll get you every time. I was the only one here in Arkansas that gave people a warranty on their paint jobs. So I didn't even have to advertise. I don't even know why I quit. Oh yeah, I'm considered a handyman too. My favorite thing is doing the small jobs that nobody wanted to do. They knew that they could count on me to come out and do it. Like if a plumber came out, had to tear up a little piece of the drywall. I actually had these kids. This was too funny. I got a phone call about 1:30 in the afternoon, and it was a kid. And so I thought he was doing a prank call, and he goes, no. He goes, my sister and I were wrestling, and he said, and we put a hole in the wall. He goes, my dad will kill me if he sees it. And he said he gets off the boat next week. He says, he goes, I'll work for you. He goes, I'll do anything you want. He goes, but please come and fix it. So I went out to the house and showed the kids how to fix the drywall and got it fixed. And then went down and matched the paint. The paint was old. Matched the paint, and he painted it. And I said, just put a table right there. Your dad will never know. But I made the kids do most of the work, so I didn't charge them for it. It was too funny. That's my favorite stuff to do, is the little stuff. Because nobody wants to do it. They want a big job or they want nothing, you know. They want a big paycheck. But that little stuff adds up. And then you always have something different to do. The thing I didn't like the most is when I had a house that I knew was going to take me at least 2 weeks to do. 10 days into it, I was like, oh, I don't want to see this house anymore. Yeah. I never did watch DIY shows. I didn't start doing that until that program Flip This House came out. Oh, I get so mad at them guys when they did that. Some of the stuff that they did, I was like, oh, I'm good at design, you know. I can go in and someone will tell me they want a blue wall, and I'll say, I think you really want a green wall. And they say, no, we really want a blue wall. So I paint the wall blue. And they'd say, well, can you paint that a different color blue? I was pretty good at knowing, because you could tell by the rest of the house, or if the room was special and they wanted it different. But sometimes people think that going different, they got to go completely opposite of anything else they have, and then they don't like it. See, there's a subtle difference in between, so it was pretty easy. I don't know, woman's touch, I think, was what it was. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Oh yeah, Mike, I worked on cars when I was a teenager. As long as it was a 350 straight or slant. Or 442. But this stuff today, I'm lost. I had a Formula 400. I had most of my vehicles back then there were 350s. And so I could work on all my own vehicles. But when it started changing, I'm lost in these new vehicles. I probably couldn't fix it if it saved my life. I can't find half the stuff in the engine. I taught all of my kids how to do the construction stuff. Yeah. Yeah, how you like that, Matt? Everything's plastic. And I got a recall on my truck. Can you believe this? It said my gas cap was off, and I always put my gas cap on right, so I knew it wasn't off. So I turned it off, turned it back on, hit the brake, everything like they're supposed to reset it. Still didn't reset it. So I called them and I said, when I come in there for my oil change, would you fix it? And they said, oh no, there's a recall on that truck. And I said, what's the recall? And they said, oh, it's a cracked gas tank. And I said, excuse me? I've had this truck almost a year, and now you're telling me? I guess it's a factory defect. I've never had Dodge issues. It's the first truck I've ever had any problems with. It's my third Dodge. I've had a Chevy. I had a Ford Explorer, but not a pickup. Yeah, same deal. And I actually like my 1500 better than I do my 2500. What was that? That was a really weird noise. Oh yeah, I had Impala. I had Dodge Dart, a 67 Mustang, Formula 400 Firebird, 3 Camaros. That was a really strange noise, guys. I've never heard that before. I didn't have an airbag recall. Yeah, I had one Chevy truck, Z71. It was a good truck, but I usually get stripped down models of anything. I don't like all the bells and whistles. Ford F-150. Well, F-100. $300. Oh my gosh. Yeah, airbags activate at 200 miles an hour, so imagine shrapnel in it. Mustang. Yeah, my Mustang. The rear seal went on my Mustang. Made me mad because I didn't trust anybody around there to fix it, and I couldn't. So I traded it and got me a little 280Z. No doubt about that. Yep, 280Z. A fun little car, isn't it? Something small just got, yeah, something just got thrown. See, this is what I don't understand. It's dead quiet out here, yet they throw something. Oh, I had nothing but muscle cars, basically, when I was a kid. If I had them now, I'd be wealthy. See, I can hear a real low whistle. I'm telling you, there's one out there somewhere. You guys are too much out there. If you guys don't come out and play, I'm gonna go. Come on, babies. This is sometimes what they do on the property. They get so quiet, and I'm just wondering, what are they thinking? How long do you think they can just stand there and stare at you without... I mean, they could probably move around out there and I wouldn't see them. Yep. Now I'll go back, I'll end the live chat, I'll go back and sit at my computer, and they'll start throwing rocks. Or whistle. Good night, Matt. I'm getting ready to go anyway. There's another little whistle. Do you hear what they're doing? That's across the street. Figures. Anyways, I'll go ahead and go. Yeah, I heard the whistle too. They keep low. It's barely audible, but I can hear it. Craziness. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, go do what you gotta do. I'll get off of here. It's 193 minutes. Oh my word. Here we go again. Jaw jacking. Anyways, I will see you probably next couple days. And don't forget, I'll be leaving on Thursday. I won't be back till Sunday. So I'll miss you guys. But anyways, I'll talk to you before then. All right. So you guys have a good night. Thank you very much for coming on. And I'll see you again. Take care. God bless and be good. Be good.